All right, take your bowling skills to the next level with a ball customized just for you. Ashley Williams is live at a pro shop showing us how they actually make these custom bowling balls. Hey, Ashley.
It's a really cool process, John, and I promise you, if you guys are watching at home and you're saying, like, I'm not really a big bowler, after this segment, you're going to want to start bowling because let's be honest, sometimes it is all about the accessory, right? The accessories, I should say. Good morning to you. This is, we're at Lucky Bowler at Country Club Lanes. Let's be very clear. Okay, so Robert, we were here a couple weeks ago. We were highlighting a bowler. We were exiting and we came through the pro shop and I was impressed with the bowling balls, but kind of what was going on behind the scenes. So before we really walk people through how to make a custom bowling ball, tell everybody just a little bit about the shop.
So Lucky Bowler, we started Lucky Bowler with the customer in mind, the bowler in mind. So we just want to provide as many options and accessories as out there because the internet's out there. People see stuff online. They want to know if we have it. And our goal is to always carry it for them. And we want to do our best service for the bowler, whether they're bowling as a brand new beginner or they're an expert and they're taking it to a different level. That's our goal. So we want to start with the bowler in mind.
It really is so quite impressive. I think we just saw the boxing glove inside a bowling ball, and then we saw the Shrek princess on the other side as well. So people really getting a chance to get creative with designing the balls. So with that, we want to take you kind of through the step-by-step process to get the perfect fit. And really, you are the premier location in terms of getting that done. So first step, guys, is number one, you want to pick the right ball. What screams to you, right? What ball is speaking to you? You guys have a lot of options.
We do have a lot of options. So we first want to make sure people get the right weight of bowling ball. There's as light as 6 pounds for kids that are beginning, and there's as heavy as 16 pounds for, the full-grown adult, and they're bowling all the time. Mm-hmm. So we usually start with the weight, and then really from there, we try to get them into a ball that they like the look of it, mm-hmm. and sometimes they like the smell of it.
Yeah, how cool. Some of these balls smell. I didn't know how else to say that. I didn't know what else to say. But these bowling balls, they do have a scent, which is really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Some of them smell like cake and cinnamon or fruit. So people like to pick bowling balls sometimes based on the smell.
You're trying not to laugh.
I'm trying not to laugh.
That's okay. I'm sure they're laughing in studio right now. Their mics are closed. I know what you guys are doing. Okay, the next step is you got to make sure the fit is correct.
Sure. So we're going to fit you.
Okay.
I'm going to take your hand here. Okay. And this is going to help us determine the distance between the holes because we're going to put your thumb in and fingers in. Okay. And then I'm going to have you do this. I'm looking at some more angles of your fingers and your flexibility, like make a fist for me. Okay. And this is one that trips people out. I'm going to have you grab my wrist like that. So I'm looking at the angle of your thumb there because we get to decide not only the size of the holes or the spacing, but also the angle of the holes to fit your hands. We don't have any pain.
Okay.
No pain.
So I did pick a ball, but just for the segment, we're going to head on to over here because now we get to drill. So you basically measure this out, right?
Yeah, I'm going to measure this out. This is one of the tools, and it's a round object. So, making it actually work is a little tricky, so you have to have the right tools. Yep. Then we're going to go over here. I'm going to set my drill press to drill the right angle over here.
Okay.
And this is just a common drill bit here. And now this is the hard part that takes a long time to learn, which is you actually have to hit the lines. Those people that are in construction of any sort, they're always trying to hit lines.
Yep. And there it is. Okay, you keep on drilling. Really cool. Lucky Bowler at Country Club Lanes in Sacramento. Thank you so much. We're going to stick around. We're going to continue watching this process. Also, if your bowling ball is dirty, we're going to show you how you can clean it. All right. John and Court, that was a hard one to get through. We're going to toss it back over to you.
Pause.
I'm already pulling the clips for later. Michelle,
I knew you were,
Thank
John.
you,
I knew you
But that is
were.
really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by how they drill into it.
It's very cool.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Good Day Sacramento, hanging out at Lucky Bowler inside Country Club Lanes. It's their pro shop. It is the premier pro shop really in the region for people to come and get custom fit bowling balls. That is the coolest process. That's when you basically get the ball that you like, you measure your fingers, and then they drill to perfection. We want to make sure you are bowling a perfect game. I'm going to have Mr. Robert Gonzalez take a break from drilling. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. Good to see you.
You too.
Okay, so for people who are just tuning in, this pro shop, it's massive. You do a lot of things for a lot of people. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we drill bowling balls for people, sell them bags, shoes, but we also had a vision of reviving bowling in the Sacramento area. So we run leagues, we run tournaments. We have the biggest scratch league in California. There's $150,000 that we put into the pot.
Wow.
And the best bowlers around, they come from up to 2 hours away to bowl it.
This is awesome. And then the balls, I mean, people do get really creative. You guys have scented bowling balls, grape. There was another one there was the
Red Velvet.
Red Velvet. That one smells really good. Okay, so if you're an avid bowler, you might know sometimes your bowling ball will get a little dirty. So you need to clean it off. And this contraption is going to get the job done. So tell us what we're looking at here.
Yeah, so this is for a bowling ball. They've got a lot of scratches. A bowling ball is hard. The bowling lanes are hard. So it's inevitable that there's going to be scratches on the ball. If people want to get it cleaned up, this is what we start with. This is going to sand a whole layer off of the bowling ball.
All right, talk us through it. Let's
So
see.
you're seeing the sanding discs start there.
Oh, wow, look at this.
You got to have some lubricant when we're talking about bowling balls,
Yes.
to sand them at least. So that's providing that. That's why it's getting shiny there. And it'll run on there for 5 minutes, and then we'll change the grit. And what it'll end up looking like is something like this ball right over here.
Look at that.
You can see there's no scratches on there anymore. And obviously it's a different bowling ball, but
Yeah.
that one just went through the resurface. We just had one of our senior bowlers pick up a resurfaced bowling ball. So instead of having to buy a new bowling ball,
Yeah.
they can spend $30 and get it resurfaced.
I mean, it really is so cool watching the process from A to Z. Usually, I go bowling. I'm not great with bowling, but you get to the bowling alley, you just kind of see what fits comfortably, and you just hope for the best. But now you could up your game. I want to mention this, guys. Country Club Lanes also offers free bowling for the kids during summer. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, kids bowl free during the summer. I think it's the only house around that I know that does that for the kids. We just want to get the youth kids involved more in the bowling sport. So yeah, kids bowl free throughout the summer. They can come every day if they want.
Lucky Bowler, it's the pro shop again in Sacramento, the premier spot for all things bowling. You're fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're fantastic.
Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Court and John, we got through that live shot.
Yeah, buddy.
Kind
Good
of
job.
worked through my vocabulary. Yeah, we're good.
So what you know for next time is just to say bowling balls every time.
Makes it easier.
Every time you got to
Yeah.
throw the bowling in between. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And scented versus smelly. Yeah, that was the difference there.
Okay.
All right, so we're not going to read
Yeah, that's good.
It is
Thank
9
you,
and 10
Ashley.
on
I'm
this
just
Tuesday.
saying.
Yeah,
Scented.
okay.
We are not mature enough for this show.